Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
You find yourself in a tavern.
Oh, we should have checked for traps.
I knew he forgot something.
I think I can reason with him.
You killed his father.
Can I have sex with it?
You could certainly try.
I'm gonna touch a sword.
Don't touch the sword!
The child is evil, right?
Obviously.
I could cast Fireball.
Always cast fireball.
All right. Roll for it. Previously on Friday Night Quests. I know I wasn't as honest as I probably could have been, but I trust you guys. I think you've got this.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. But you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
You're just gonna take a
I'm
nap.
just gonna take a quick nap.
There's no blankets here. I can make you. Are you hungry? You must be starving.
I'm really just tired.
Really? But like, surely food couldn't hurt, right?
Maybe
Heroes feast? Woorah!
maybe after a nap
Oh.
I'll grab something to eat.
Okay, well, when you wake up and you're hungry, here's a charcuterie board for you.
Thanks, Izzy. And she closes her eyes and lays down. You're talking like the one who is sitting on the floor.
Huh? Me?
Yes.
Like the one sitting on the floor. Oh, well, yes. Actually, this is actually who I am. Hi, I'm Izzy.
What do you mean?
My name is Ysabel Buchanan. I come from the Earth plane, the
all right.
normal plane.
You know the second.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, she's crazy spider person, but it's nice to meet you.
Oh no. I take his hand. I'm the crazy spider person.
Oh no.
The crazy's still here. Don't worry. And we're gonna get all of Limbo back to this beautiful chaos soup because I love what you're doing with the trees up there. It is some fucked up shit, and I am digging it. And but I'm gonna need your help.
All right. What do you need?
I'm gonna need about 2 more diamonds.
2 more of those diamonds.
Yeah.
All right.
2 more diamonds, and then like a good training montage.
All right, I'll make diamonds.
2.
Just I need another. I guess I'll need 2 hours to make a diamond.
Cool. Do you want an omelet? I can make you an omelet while you're doing that.
I don't know what an omelet is, but if it's food, I've been eating slop for the last 3 years.
I'll make you an omelet. Do you like spicy things or do you like sweet things? Do you even know what an egg is?
Literally, I will eat anything you put in front of me. I've
Cool.
had terrible food for the last few years.
Cool. I'll put a lot of asparagus in it for you.
Good enough for me.
Good.
And he eats some food, some asparagus, and whatever else you give
An
him.
asparagus, onion, egg omelet.
Delicious.
Yeah.
And he sits down, and for 2 hours, he makes 2 more diamonds.
Great. These are you're really good at this. You're really good at this.
Well, thank you. I don't know what these are. I mean, I understand the concept of a beautiful stone, but
These I hold up to him. See these eventually work as conduits for souls.
it's very interesting. I mean, all right. Well, I mean, good enough.
When you die, where do you go?
Me?
Yeah.
I join Keith, our former teacher, in the afterlife.
You believe in an afterlife.
Of course.
Wow.
Our minds must go somewhere. It's
You believe the mind goes on?
Of course.
Not the soul.
Souls, yes, but the mind is the guiding light for the soul. Soul is just energy. Without this kind of the mind, the who you are, it is just like a flame.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. Let's see here. This is actually going to be a big task for you. So I promise at the end of all of this, I will reward you handsomely. But I'm going to need 2 more diamonds.
2 more after the 2 I've given you?
Yes, but I don't need them today.
All right,
But
how
just
many
as, like, a
diamonds
heads up.
do you need? I can just spend some time today. I'd make diamonds.
You can make them today. That's a no rush. I'm going to focus on these 2. I'm going to climb back into this grave, and I'm going to pull both of them in with me. No rush again. If you want another omelet, you can help yourself over there, but I also made some crepes.
All right, we cannot stay here for very long. We need to find a safer place. We just touched down here. I don't know what the slutty patrols are like here at night. Well, are they... Here, the time is not as clear.
What is time?
All right, I'm used to a much more calendar day with Vect. I haven't been in limbo for quite some time. Man. True limbo.
He's done a number on you, hasn't he?
I mean,
Believe
yes.
in time. That's so not like you.
I will take some time over here and forge diamonds for you.
Great, thank you.
So he gives you the 2 diamonds.
Okay. All right, which one do I bring back first? I'm going to bring back the first person that will know the best way to deal with all of this shit. And I'm going to call for Sweeney.
Okay. So an hour goes by, and out of the dirt...
Did you read the death letter?
I don't have any of my shit, and neither do you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But I'll totally read it once I see it.
No,
or
whatever.
once I
You
get it
don't
back.
have to. It's not a big deal.
No,
No, whatever.
No, well, I don't have any of my stuff. I died.
Me
We
too.
all died.
Yeah. Okay, what's the story? Where?
Oh, you should-
who is he?
This,
My name is Lorai. I've helped her escape.
Cool.
he's from here.
cool. Where are we still in limbo?
We're in old limbo.
It's
Look up.
Look, it's
Look
called
out.
limbo. All right, you keep saying it's old limbo. This is where I'm from.
For the sake of the podcast listeners, can we just assume that you filled me in on all the things that happened?
Yes.
Cool.
And now we have the lantern,
Cool.
which is where I got your soul from, I think.
Yes, we kind of glazed over that, but when you were casting your spell for True Resurrection, there was a light that glowed inside the lantern when you were doing it.
Oh, okay.
You reached in and grabbed that light and pulled it out, the little firefly, and placed it in the dirt. That's how you were able to do what you did.
So that's how you're here. But like, look at all the souls we have. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta take a nap now.
Yeah, for
because
sure. I hear you.
I'm tired.
No clothes then here.
Okay, look, I did my best.
I've-
You're
no,
the one that has the problem with the nudity.
I know.
You could just avert thine eyes.
It's fine.
If you want clothes, I can make clothes.
That would be the best.
He can do everything. He made diamonds.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, some diamonds?
Yeah. He's working.
I may give you a list of things that I need.
Fair enough.
Cool.
He's also teaching me how to do the things with my brain so I can make things too.
Yeah, can you actually teach me how to do that? I could just make some shit.
Why does everyone think this is a very easy thing to learn? This takes years of practice and discipline. I can give you some quick pointers, but
That would be great. We're well learned as well, just in different ways. We
All
might
right.
actually. You're not starting from ground zero here.
yes, okay. All right, look. Do you want clothes? I can make clothes first.
Yeah, let's start with
No, I'm
clothes.
good. Thanks.
All
lay
right, so he
down in
makes
this grave.
clothes for Sweeney, but doesn't make clothes for Izzy.
I can't prepare any new spells because I don't have my spell book, and I would assume that is way too elaborate for him to create. So I'll
Yes.
ask him for like feathers for Featherfall and like the things I use for Fireball and all the basic sort of things.
I can only make non-organic components.
Oh.
I can make your clothes, for example, are made out of mostly wood and well, that's organic.
Polypropylene and
Immediately regret it.
just like
Your clothes are made out of kind of a mesh, like a stone in metal.
That's organic.
It's
lycra.
not. It's like lycra.
Lycra.
Lycra
Okay.
clothes, but I
And
cannot. I
spandex.
cannot make anything that would necessarily be, from a bird or
Sure.
from an actual creature of
No,
sorts.
that's fair.
Like the first thing I named was, wood. Fuck.
All right. Well,
Plants are things.
I'm gonna ask you for a few smaller diamonds then.
All right, fair enough. I don't understand the purpose of all these diamonds. Apparently, they make people.
Diamonds are
Not
spiritual.
mine.
They're very powerful magic.
Brought to you by the Diamond Company.
Brought to you by
Our
De Beers.
diamonds are
De
magic.
Beers, hungry. Why wait? You're fucking gonna eat some diamonds, bitch.
Can I have?
Double your pleasure. De Beers.
It's a tight ass.
Ever kiss begins with diamonds.
Double your pleasure. De Beers.
All right, can I have 1 diamond worth
Personal jeweler.
5,000, 1 diamond worth 50?
Lurai.
Again, I don't understand the denomination. Just draw the size of diamond. I
One
make
that's a
it.
He's a
fifth
very-
that size, and one that's a fifth of that size.
All right, I make it.
Can I have a statue? No, I can't cast contingency, can I? Because I don't have that prepared. Oh well. Can I have some rare chalks and inks infused with precious gems worth 50 gold? I'll describe it better.
You should make a list.
Oh, I don't have that prepared either. No, don't worry about
Can I
it.
get some rare chalks from you?
Can I have a small piece of copper
Like
wire?
this wise, incredible being. You're like, can I get some fucking rare chalks? Yes, I'm magic vending machine. I make whatever you want. You tell me
Awesome.
general statements and I
Lim-
produce it for you.
Limbo's not that bad.
I need a handful of
I mean, you're
glass.
still dead though.
All the Diet Pepsi you can drink.
A bit of fleece. You can't do fleece.
I
can you?
I can also make Diet Pepsi.
People who
Infinite
drink
amount.
Diet Pepsi.
This is why
It
we
has no
stay.
organic components.
No organic components. It is all inorganic garbage.
It would thrive in Limbo.
Diet Pepsi.
It's
I
So
also need gum.
what will happen is we'll take about the rest of the evening
Good job, Mike.
for Larai to make you the components that he can that aren't organic.
Okay.
And Izzy, you rest.
yes.
8 hours go by and you awaken.
I am going to, once he makes me a miniature portal carved with ivory, a small piece of polished marble, a tiny silver spoon, I'm going to make Mordecai's magnificent mansion.
Well, ivory he can't make.
Fuck. That's right.
He
I
can
can-
make you a spoon.
I
though.
can take care of that.
I
Just
can't- no,
Give
I-
me a minute.
Yeah, I can't do Mordecai's mansion without
What
the
do
ivory.
you turn into an elephant and we take your tusk?
No, we're just gonna slaughter an
I mean,
elephant that
that's
I conjure.
100% how you could do it.
Not you're not gonna slaughter me because if you smack me, I just turn back into
So,
me.
quick
Yeah.
question. Let's say you're like, oh gosh, I'm cold. I need a vest. Can you turn into a sheep, shear yourself,
Yes.
and then turn back into a person, and your sheared sheep wool is there?
Yeah, presumably,
Hair,
yeah.
yes.
Because, like, it wouldn't turn back into, like, your hair after you transform.
So you're like, I'm
Typically
fucking
when-
hungry. Turn into a chicken, lay an egg, go back to me.
Yes.
Perfect.
And you're a child.
To take tusks from an elephant, like usually people kill them. Like
Well,
they're
Yeah.
part
You
of
don't
their
have
skull.
to.
No, but it
You
really
can
fucking
saw it
hurts.
off.
Rhino horn though, like which is just cartilage. It's like your nails.
it's hair, yeah.
Yeah, but like ivory is.
Oh, do they have like nerves inside it?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Do they really?
I mean, you
They're
could do
porous.
it. It would hurt
It would
Izzy
really
a lot.
hurt.
It
I would
wouldn't kill
probably
her.
pop back into me.
That's like
You'd
teeth.
shave the end off.
Okay, we'll do first. 1 foot first. I grab the other diamond.
Well, the other thing I was going to say is
Yes.
I'm going to check on the second.
So you go over
yeah, have fun doing that.
and and you check on her, and she's laying down, and you touch her, and she's cold to the touch.
oh yeah, about that.
I don't say anything. I just, sort of look down at her.
All right, I'm gonna sit back in the grave. I'm gonna think really deep thoughts, and I'm gonna call out for Horace.
So the lantern illuminates again. You reach your hand in and pull.
Wait, I have to be
firefly out.
willing.
That's true. You have to be willing.
All right, I'm willing.
You're willing.
This is my moment.
You upon your,
writing myself out of this podcast.
you and at your death were in a rage.
That's true. That's true.
You were
think
not
of it-
happy.
I mean, so the lantern meant that souls weren't going to heaven, right?
They weren't going to where they would normally go.
So I wasn't in heaven.
You weren't anywhere, yeah.
You weren't anywhere.
Oh.
You're literally in limbo.
It was like...
Dun-dun-dun. Got him.
See? Made it work. Sometimes
Horace
when you die,
Kemp.
you go to limbo.
Come on. Come to the light.
All right, I burst naked out of the ground.
Whoa, like a daisy.
Hey, it's me.
Why is that your first thing back?
Hey, you were dead, but you're not anymore. Yay!
Yay! Was I dead?
Yeah, we all died. All of us. Even me. The only way I survived, by the way, is because I made a blood pact with the second, and I lived in her brain for, I don't know, like a couple hours, but that's how I was able to escape.
You didn't create constructs of me and Sweeney, did you?
No.
Because we talked about that.
No, why would I ever do something?
Cool. Because that's really disrespectful.
I would never.
Okay.
I would never disobey any of what you guys want or, say.
Well, you don't have to
No.
frame it as disobeying me.
I would no.
I'm not your dad.
Why would I ever do that? That's silly.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you got to do your chores. Go do them.
No, I literally had to bring myself back through her while being me in her.
Okay.
So am I still level 20?
Oh, what? You like lose levels because you spend experience points?
I don't know. I just feel
know
like
what
I
that
might
is,
have like
but-
split myself a bit. I don't really feel like me.
If she was your Horcrux, then I think she's served that purpose. Unfortunately.
Oh, I got it. I get that reference.
Oh, hello. I'm Prince Horace Kemp
Oh,
of the Kemp Estates.
Yes.
No, I was talking to the second. Why are you sleeping?
She's dead.
I'm just kidding. I was talking to you.
Oh my god.
All right.
I'm gonna kill you again.
hey, remember that dude that we hate and want to kill?
Yes.
Okay, just think about him for a bit.
He's still alive.
Oh, you want me to like brood?
Yeah, I would love that.
Okay.
Umbernock is still gone.
Can
And
you
you
bring
never
him
got
back?
to tap that.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
didn't I?
Now you look angry. Okay.
Bring him back.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
That's what these diamonds are for. By the way,
I'm Prince Horace Kemp of the Kemp Estates.
I'm Lorai, Zarath of the 11th House. It's nice to meet you.
11 houses. Impressive.
Yes, you're the first person who's properly introduced yourself to me.
Well, it's because I have this. Where's my ring?
oh, about that.
Oh.
And why am I naked?
I can make you a ring. It is, what do you prefer, gold or platinum or
It's
Nah,
silver?
he's not gonna be happy with what you do.
Yeah.
I'm also fully erect again. Good news, everybody.
You're back for realsies. About
Better than ever.
your stuff.
And my dick is bigger. Did you choose that?
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah. We don't have any of your stuff.
I feel like
A solid 5.5.
I feel like your behavior is really explained by the fact that there's no blood above your neck.
That's true. That's true. Let me try to get a thought. Nope. Can't.
So you're only truly angry when you're flaccid.
Yeah. I'm only angry when I'm soft.
We don't have any of our things. I think Vect might still have them in like evidence. So unfortunately, your family's ring and
Oh my god.
Doris.
Can you bring Doris back to life?
Well,
was Doris alive?
Okay. That's fucked up that you would say that.
I'm just like, I don't mean to be rude, but
wow, it really just waxes and wanes with your emotion, doesn't it?
Yeah, I have a case of sleepy pee-pee right now.
yep, it's wagging
And I'm
like a
super
dog
angry.
tail.
It's
Yep.
hypnotic.
Yeah. Like the windmills of Amsterdam.
Like the windmills of Amsterdam. Your penis, it waxes and wanes.
Mm-hmm.
A poem by E. E. Cummings.
You don't have Doris. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Don't get mad.
No, I'm staying hard.
Yep. I can see that. We will get him back. Get back. Her back.
Yeah, it's a gym.
It's Jim. We'll get Jim back. And yes, and that. So, but unfortunately, we don't have any of our accoutrement.
My god. I don't even have my cool shield.
No, I don't even have my mithril. I don't have anything. I don't have my marshland staff or my brooch or
Yeah,
anything.
My death letter,
No. Ah, my God.
or whatever.
You're obsessed with your death letters.
No, man, whatever. It's up to you.
How many have you written?
2.
Okay, well, it felt like a lot more.
So, yeah, we don't have any of that. I can't actually say for certain that even Vect has them. I didn't check before we
death
left.
letters?
Any of our stuff.
Oh.
I didn't check before we left.
Can you scry on them? Our stuff? Can you scry on objects? I don't know the answer to that.
I don't think
you
I
can.
can.
No,
I'm not
actually, I
that
don't-
kind of druid. When we're actually really, really, really far from our location. So let's just start new and learn about how we can use our mind to control the elements, because we are in limbo, and the only way to get out of limbo and to conquer limbo is by believing in yourself.
Can you turn into a bunch of animals and make some material components for me?
What do you need?
Like feathers and ivory and sheep wool.
Yeah, I turn into a peacock.
Can I also get a pair of those spandex Sweeney's wearing?
Yes, I can make. You say spandex?
Yeah, the bicycle shorts he's wearing.
All right.
Yeah.
presumably.
And he makes some bicycle shorts for you.
Oh, perfect.
Pull my butt feathers.
Okay.
Pull them.
Okay.
Okay, just tell me when you're gonna before you pull though, because they kind of hurt. Go.
3, 2, 1, now.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm a sheep now. I am so what?
Wait, we don't even have blades to cut you, so we're gonna have to just rip it out,
Oh.
handful by handful.
As you're doing this,
can you make
Lorai's
a-
like sitting in the corner. This is the strangest day I have ever had in all
Hey,
my
can
life.
you make some blade for us? Just like I need to cut some.
Yes, I can make blade.
Great. I also
makes
need, and I'm not joking, bat guano.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
coming
gotta-
right up.
You got to poo poo.
I'm gonna first. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna turn into a bunch of bats.
Yep.
And I'm gonna descend on the hero's feast and eat it all up.
All right,
And we're just,
you do.
Now we're just chilling on it because it takes some time. So give us an hour. Gonna get all the bat guano you could ever
Just a
possibly
bunch
want.
of bats hanging from the ceiling.
Yep.
Ready to poop.
Cool. Oh, is the second dead, by the way?
Yes,
Yeah.
the second is dead.
Oh.
Yeah. My bad.
Her body is still in the corner.
I'm gonna do-
I think we moved it so she's not propped up anymore. She's lying
you can
more.
put her in the grave.
Yeah,
Stationary.
I put her face down so it wasn't creepy. Oh, I'm also wearing her dress as a shirt.
The seconds?
Yeah.
I probably stopped you before that happened.
She's dead.
No, that's not a good color on you, Horace.
It's also not a dress. She doesn't wear a dress.
Oh.
She doesn't.
Tunic.
Okay. Well, whatever.
I'm getting the feeling like I don't even need a grave to resurrect anymore. Woo.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It's more of like a feeling. Like, I can't explain it, but it's very,
Is it like magic?
oh, you.
Did you miss me?
I did.
No, I didn't mean for
miss-
that to be as soft as it was.
I miss both of you guys. It was terrible being alone.
Oh.
It's a good thing I didn't think of internal versions of you, either of you, to
Yeah.
Yeah,
help me cope. It's a good thing I didn't do that.
I would totally understand if you did.
No, I wouldn't.
All right.
No, that's a deal breaker.
I'd be super angry.
I'd be kicked out of the Velvet League if I did that.
That's right.
Which is why I
Yeah,
didn't.
That's in our charter. Lorai, can you make molasses?
Let me ask you a question. Molasses, where does it come from?
Oh, sugar, right? It's sugar based.
It's a tree.
Never
Does
mind.
it come from a tree?
Yeah, I think it does. I think it does.
Are
actually.
trees organic?
Okay, I wasn't.
I've made you diamonds and clothes and weapons.
Yeah, thanks for the
Please take an extra 2 seconds before you ask me ridiculous questions.
Can you make mica?
Hi, I'm Micah.
Just a chip of mica? Just like
It's a stone.
this
Oh,
much
yeah.
of it.
If Micah is stoned, then I can
Actually, that spell's not prepared, so don't worry about it. It doesn't matter.
Hey, Sweeney, watch. Get ready for.
That's right. In our universe, bats poop out of their mouth.
They always do.
I don't think that's true, but
That's
whatever.
incorrect. But in our universe, they do poop out
Well,
of their
where's
mouth.
guano come from?
From their butts.
No, it doesn't. It comes from their mouth.
I
Nope.
thought they
From their butts.
upchucked from their mouth, but
Wikipedia.
they
This was a thing that we thought it was, and then we researched it for like 2 seconds, and we were
Oh.
like, it is actually from butts.
For the
Where
record,
all guano
I
comes from.
never thought it was from the mouth.
Whatever.
Oh, I thought they guano came from the mouth, but their
But
shit came from
in
the butts.
in
they did
our
both.
in
Like
this
owls.
world, it
they
absolutely
do come
does.
from
They
their
poop
mouth.
out of their mouth.
Okay.
Because we've established that they do.
Right.
It's a bigger hole.
Anyway,
So a lot of bad guano just pours
There
on
you
out.
go.
I didn't need that much of it, but thank you.
Too bad.
Can you be an elephant? Can I have some ivory?
All right, look.
I mean, this is
There's a
awful.
line.
I only needed. It's cool.
Do you think there's a podcast award for the episode where everybody turns into different animals and poops and makes magical components?
There is. We would just
Because
won
I
it.
think we could win it.
We dominate the category.
we are the category.
We've had this category for years, and it's finally been fulfilled, like the prophecy foretold. So,
We don't have the tools for you to harvest ivory.
Also, I don't believe in harvesting ivory.
Thank
so
you.
Well,
Yeah.
no, what we do is I'll just use my body weight and leverage off of your body, and I'll just snap it off.
Jesus Christ. Horrifying.
Well,
I
here's
didn't-
the thing: is you just immediately become yourself again. No more pain.
But I might take the ivory with me if it hasn't severed.
Yeah, we need to make sure it's clear of her when that happens. But
Yeah.
Well, make me a sword, and I'll take a running jump at your tusk. Listen, I
this
don't
sounds-
need ivory.
This feels
I
awful.
also feel like if you did take a piece of ivory off of me, I might pop back and not have a tooth.
Well, wait.
I think I would also need to craft it anyway. So, like,
That's a tricky thing.
Let's just not worry about the mansion. We don't have the mansion then. That's fine.
All right.
I mean, I really wish we did, but like...
You guys have been talking for a while. Lorai is asleep in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would need to be a miniature portal carved from ivory. What a process that would be.
This
So never
dude
mind.
can probably make me some weapons.
Yes.
I feel bad the second's dead.
Yeah.
I did.
I feel bad that Umbernock is dead.
I feel especially bad about that one because
He didn't do anything.
he also didn't want to be here.
Do you think MacLeod is also gone?
No, I don't think he's dead because they were going to experiment on him.
Yeah, they
Oh, that's even worse.
Yes.
needed divine.
No, it is.
stuff.
Is it absolutely? It is worse.
Sweetie, can't you call him here? Just like how we summoned him from his plane to this plane to help us?
Here's the thing. I'd like all of our stuff before that happens.
Okay. Well, look, I don't... The stuff. It's difficult. It's really hard. I don't know where it is. In getting it back will involve having to go back to that terrible place that we were at, and I don't want to go back there.
Should we just shatter the lantern?
Free all the souls?
Yeah.
We could absolutely do that. We are in limbo, right? Like the limbo right now.
Yeah. Won't they go to like their respective
Afterlives, presumably.
Maybe they disappear. Maybe they're still stuck here. I don't know how that works. I wish there was someone we could ask.
Can we reach in and try to fish one out and see what happens if we just release it?
Ooh, that's a good idea because
Does it just drift back to the lantern?
the space that I stole it from, by the way, was in this like weird, dark internal sphere with like one exit, and was guarded by a very, very immortal, terrifying beast that I've never seen before in my life. It gave me the hibba-jibbies.
How'd you know it was immortal? Did you like watch it?
Its eyes told
not
me.
Die?
Its eyes.
Its
told
eyes
me.
were immortal.
Its eyes told me.
Fuck, your eyes are immortal, dude.
That's actually a good pickup line, girl.
Your eyes are immortal.
I'm gonna if I get
There's
out
a
of
YouTube
this.
video that says you're supposed to go up to a girl with a necklace and go like, "Oh, I'm not looking at your boobs. That's a nice necklace."
And they're wearing a necklace.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
I mean,
Sorry, you have a weird collarbone.
nice collarbones, babe.
All right, what's the plan?
Anyways, I got the lantern from a place that was definitely seemed like a vacuum. So maybe you're right. If we just let them go, let's try it out. I'm gonna reach in and get a little firefly out. I really hope it's not Umbernock. Ah!
You pull a little firefly out
Yeah.
and you let it go.
Be free.
It flies around a little bit and then it comes back to the lantern.
Oh, all right. Well, I pick up the lantern and I throw it as hard as I can against the wall.
Whoa.
Okay. You throw it against the wall and it slams against it and it starts to crack.
Oh.
Oh.
And it also lands on Second's dead body.
Why did you choose that wall?
Sorry, guys.
Oh my god.
Sorry. She's dead.
Oh.
I'm going to pick up the lantern and put it
Okay.
in your arms. I'm going to pick up the second
Okay.
and move her away from you.
I was going to do another wall. All right.
You
I
hit
take
her
a
again.
Oh, shit. I hit her body again.
I'm going to move her into the grave for now.
Yes. I don't even think I need the grave. I feel like I got.
It's like I can't not hit her body with this lantern.
It's like one of those
Bounces off the wall,
comedy
rolls
scenes.
in.
You wind up and it goes backwards and hits her in the face. You pick it up, bounces off the wall and hits her again.
No,
My bad.
it's terrible.
All right, so I take a running.
Maybe the darkest joke we've ever made on this
God
show.
damn.
I take a
Certainly
running,
the darkest one that's ever made the edit.
I take a running throw and throw it at the wall again.
Nice. Ooh, we can play kickball with it.
You
Aha.
run at the wall and release it with all of your strength. It hits the wall and shatters. Pouring out of the wall in a torrent is orange and green viscous as it hits all of you like a wave inside of this monastery and begins to fill the room. In the water around you, you see screaming souls and hands and arms and faces reaching for all of you, filling the room, and then suddenly, you're on the ground.
Ah.
Oh, for a second I thought that was a bad
Oh.
idea. I was like, wow, thanks for not stopping me, you guys. Jesus.
We just don't try anymore.
I would have shrugged you off.
I kind of liked that.
Where are they?
What?
Is the soup gone? the stuff. The
You
sludge?
look around, and the only thing you see against the wall is the cracked glass of the lantern. And you see, before you saw the white kind of bone-like hands, you see none of them, just a glass canister, cracked. And you see, just for a moment, it looks like a hand slips and crawls underneath the wall of the monastery.
Ew.
And is gone.
Well, that's 10 more collectibles we're going to have to find.
Yeah.
We should have caught that
This is
hand.
going to be a very long
We
adventure.
have to get the towers. We have to collect all the hands. And we have to find all the cassette tapes.
A lot of side adventures, side quests you can complete. But
This
if you want to
tie-in
get that
video-
100%...
This tie-in video game is going to be really, really cool when it comes out in 4 years.
Oh man, I feel like we should have not let those hands get away.
I feel like Vect's going to be real mad about that.
He can
He's already
suck
mad.
it.
Yeah, he's already
He
mad.
probably can. He's very, very powerful.
Speaking of being able to suck it,
What?
we need to improve our minds.
I would love if we could just somehow try to get our stuff back.
We can with our minds.
Okay.
So much about this place, not even just this actual place. And, you know, what Vex constructed has to do with our will, our intelligence,
Yeah.
and our belief in ourselves, which I don't even know what kind of check that is.
Charisma.
Fortitude, charisma, yes. So
Spellcraft.
that we need to work on a bit. And I bet you in this little chaos soup called home, we can summon our shit from here.
Interesting. Oh.
Because you can do what?
And by the way,
Teleport.
as you've said this, Lorai sitting in the corner, I don't want to interject on this moment, but like literally everything you just said is not right. That's not how limbo works.
Okay.
Good, good.
It's not
See?
the magic. You cannot summon things. You manifest things out of the air like I've made building, but you know, things are still things. You cannot just remake them elsewhere.
Okay. Good
What-
call.
Is that not manifesting?
I don't know.
Question. I don't know if this will work. This is a GM question. Gate. When you cast the spell, you speak the name of a specific creature. A pseudonym, title, or nickname doesn't work. If that creature is on a plane other than the one you are on, the portal opens and that their vicinity draws the creature forward, and the portal remains open as long as I choose within a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Would that work if I said Doris's name?
Oh.
You could try
I could try.
No.
if Doris is on another plane and able to be pulled through the gate.
Right.
There we go. See? There.
Okay.
That.
I think that's worth a shot.
Okay.
Because then presumably all of our stuff is going to be near the same place. Our bodies, presumably we can go through that portal into the other side. You know, we grab Doris when it comes through. It does get pulled through, which means I'm pulling a sword through a portal. So maybe everyone just duck
Okay.
when that happens.
Okay.
And then we go through the portal, we grab Doris, and we go through and we collect our stuff. Wherever we need to be,
Okay.
attune to our shit, start kicking some ass.
Does that mean we're pulling our shit off of our old bodies?
Yeah, that's definitely going to happen.
That's creepy.
Oh, you haven't done this before.
No.
Oh, it's horrible.
Oh.
It's absolutely bad.
Uh-huh.
You will find marks on your body that you were not aware of, that you
Oh.
really think like, oh, should have got that checked. Didn't know about it. Didn't know to look there. You're gonna have the unique position of knowing what your own taint looks like, which is
No, I already know about that.
I don't.
I have the mirror room at the castle.
Oh, that's right, you do. Yeah, it's very different to see it. Everything looks backwards because you're not looking at a mirror when you look at your face. It's really fucks you up actually. There's also looking at your wounds, which is
Yeah.
not so bad once you've done it a couple times, but for you guys it's gonna be like, oh, that's gonna be real rough.
Yeah. How long did you look at your taint?
No, not that long.
Okay.
Lies. Lying.
Smash cut to 5 minutes of
Taint staring.
There's a deception check of 18. Challenge me.
Oh, okay. Insight.
Oh, nice.
Uh-oh.
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 What was the only time that Sweeney and Horace had a deception insight challenge on the show?
Never.
It was when they were trying to prove if one looked at their own taint for too long.
19.
19? Oh, it was a while.
Yeah.
It wasn't just the tape, but it was the whole thing. It was like, ooh, wow.
So you sat down cross-legged and kind of just went, you spread your own dead body's legs and were just like,
Well, no, the way that he died, he was kind of spread already.
Yeah.
It wasn't very
He
good.
died from a baboon fucking him to death.
No, you know the ways I died. I know you don't listen to the show, but like you remember how I died, right?
Yeah.
You got your neck slit.
I know.
All your imaginations are just him on like a railroad track and a train hitting him or something.
Wait, how did we die? I got my neck slit this time.
You got your neck slit.
And
I got my
got choked
heart.
to death.
You got suffocated?
Or
Wait.
he collapsed my trachea.
Oh,
You always
collapsed your
keep
lungs.
saying that's the best way to kill a 20th level character.
Oh, right. Well, yeah. Yeah.
I guess that is the only way you kill a fighter.
Yeah.
Suffocate
I mean,
them.
you Vecta's so fucking strong.
He squished my heart with his hands.
I know. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I do know that.
You do know. You saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucked up
Um,
and personal.
Yeah.
Nobody touches my heart.
Yeah, that's fucked up, dude.
yeah. That's what a metaphor that is.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let anyone in there.
No.
But Sweeney's gonna need a heart component, so can you become an animal and we'll just rip it out and?
I actually, you're joking. I don't have.
You need a heart?
I don't have fear prepared, so I'm not worrying about it. But
God.
fear does require either a feather or the heart of a hen.
Oh yeah. Can you become a hen and we'll?
Well, I don't have it prepared, so I'm not going to worry about
Okay.
it. I can't cast it without the spell book. I think actually I have a way to. I think I can cast Mordenkainen's Mansion. I can use Major Image, which is a 3rd level spell, but we're, kind of no requirements in terms of anything else we're doing right now.
Okay. So I'm gonna for the once in this entire podcast, I'm going to talk about the rules,
Okay.
and I think that you might not be able to cast spells because you don't have your spell book.
I know the spells I already knew.
Oh,
Yeah.
they stuck with you.
They stuck with you, yeah.
Got
I
it.
still have the
Oh,
spells
yeah.
I know. I can't learn any new ones. So, and fortunately, oh shoot, did I have Major Image prepared? I did not. Uh-oh. That ain't gonna be great.
But did you have the mansion prepared?
Yeah, I had the mansion prepared.
Oh, because we're trying to. What are we trying to do?
We're trying to. So what we want to do is get our stuff back.
Mm-hmm.
And the plan that I had, which hinges on us being in another plane of reality, ideally the mansion, is gate, and we could gate and open a portal to Doris. Now, here are 4 reasons why it might not work. If we can get it, first of all, we need to figure out how to get into the mansion. Maybe I can minor illusion a portal for one of the material components I need for the spell. Fortunately, I'm an illusionist that if I do an illusion, it's semi-real. So,
Oh, is that like part of your ability set?
yeah, the illusion stuff that I never ever use. Yeah, one of the abilities I have is when I cast an illusion spell of 1st level or higher. Hey, minor illusion's a cantrip. That ain't gonna work.
well, no, cantrips you always know.
Yeah, but it has to be a spell of 1st level or higher. I don't know. Well, let's assume, for the sake of argument, that we can get into the Mordenkainen's Mansion. We'll figure out a way.
I'm already in one.
Neat.
I'm already in there. Come on, guys.
If we could cast,
I'm on my way.
if we could cast Gate to Doris, here are 4 reasons it might not work.
Oh, okay.
1, you speak the name of a creature, and you can open a portal to them. Is Doris considered a creature?
Oh, definitely. Oh, okay. Actually,
Let
that's a
me
DM
consult my-
question.
It's a DM question, and I don't know until I cast the spell, most likely. Or I could just ask him to roll an Arcana check. I don't know.
I don't know why you're looking at me. I don't have any answers for
Yeah.
you.
We're just talking about the one god remaining, the DM.
No, that's
Reason 2 it wouldn't work. Opening a portal, we could be opening it into an anti-magic zone, so it may not open. Reason number 3, Doris might have lost his magic, and because of that, the spell knight may not recognize him. I think we should still try to cast the mansion because Zerai... Nope, that's not his name. Larai.
That's not my name.
Larai, you have repeatedly mentioned that this place may not be safe for too long. So
yes,
if we can make
you
the...
do realize we are in actual limbo here.
Yeah.
This is
finally it's confirmed.
this is this is where my people fought for many years against the Sladi.
Yeah, I think we should go into the mansion. I can also hide the mansion door. I can make it so no one can see it, which would be very helpful.
I need to heal.
Sure. Well, the mansion will be our best bet for healing.
Yeah.
My 48 hit points, and I've
No,
resurrected.
you've been healed up, I think. It's been a couple days.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, no. Then I guess I looked down at my sheet and I'm still counting. I'm like, was that the second?
Yeah, you've spent 1/9 level today because you just brought back Horace,
Yep.
and presumably want to bring back Umbernach tomorrow.
Oh.
We might as well try. I still feel very bad because I 100% got that guy killed.
I feel like I don't want to do that right now. Like, can I bring Umbi back when this is all over?
I would feel
You
okay.
know,
I would feel okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I think
I don't want to watch him die.
I don't want to watch him die again.
Yeah.
I don't really think that he's, no offense, going to help us a crazy amount. And it would just, his death again versus his potential to help, death outweighs. I'd rather bring him back when this is all good and gone.
That's fair.
Who are you afraid is going to be offended when you say that?
Well, it's just like you maybe. Like he's not that useful. He was very useful when we were fighting against the dragon and the worm, like absolutely, but against that maybe not so much.
Right. I mean, I love him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. You do. You do. And you'll see him again real soon if he wants to come
well,
back.
that sounds like a threat.
Let's try to cast the mansion.
If you really need ivory that bad, I will summon a walrus here and just turn around
And then we have to
plug
carve
my
it.
ears.
We have to carve it into the shape of a portal too. That's the thing. We have to then carve that
I mean,
sheet of ivory.
that's not too
we
tricky.
can, but if I can just do it with magic, I would love to see if I could do that first.
Hey, quick question.
But then we can lose a spell slot.
You have all your cantrips?
Yeah,
Do you have the one that's prestidigitation?
I do.
You could
What?
maybe prestidigitate a portal
What? Huh?
out of ivory.
Prestidigitate.
Like, I think you can shape ivory into a portal with that spell.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm no wizard.
But a lot of your brothers are.
Yeah, but my brothers used to always do this to me.
You create a non-magical trinket or an illusory image that can fit in your hand and last until the end of your next turn. I just cast prestidigitation over and over and over and over again to maintain that trinket while I am...
It's a cantrip, so
Yeah,
you can.
while I'm casting the Mordenkainen spell. Okay, yeah, that's probably a much easier way to do that.
Dude, I told you guys I'm so smart.
Yeah, you
You
did.
came back Sparner.
You
I
did.
think I did.
Like your brain was scrubbed as well.
I think I did.
How's your intelligence?
I'm a +3.
I wish.
And by the way, I'm smart enough to know that now. Smart enough to know what my numbers in my mind are.
The more you know.
All right, yeah. Let me try prestidigitation. Make a little ivory door
'Kay.
in addition to the other material components for Mordenkainen's mansion.
So you need a walrus.
No, I think I'm okay.
Okay.
If I do, I'll give you a holler.
Okay.
You're my walrus person.
Do you want a massage while you do it, or
You know what? That would be really nice.
because we're both shirtless and in biker shorts?
You know, yeah.
So I think there's
I'm not going to
never-
say that I've never had this dream. I will say that Larai wasn't here for it.
All right.
So you're casting prestidigitation multiple times, layering it to make it a solid trinket. And this is something that can fit in your hand specifically for the Mordenkainen's casting, right?
A miniature portal card from ivory, a small piece of polished marble, which I got from Larai, and a tiny silver spoon, which I got from Larai.
So you're casting this over and over again, and because of your skill as an illusionist and layering it so many times, I will say that you can successfully cast an ivory portal.
Cool. I will make the Mordenkainen's mansion. Allons-y, and I make the big glowing blue door, and we all hop inside, and I decry that Larai, Horace, Izzy, myself, and just in case this ends up being an issue in the next 24 hours, the second and Michael can all enter this place. And Umbernockt, even though I know we're not bringing him back.
Do you have to like invite people in like a vampire?
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah, which means no one else who sees the portal can enter it. Also, once we go inside, I can make the door invisible. And we can't leave, but like...
I forever think of the mansion now as like a little farmhouse. Kind of like Dorothy's house from Wizard of Oz.
Well, I promise you, based on Sweeney's taste, it is not.
Yeah.
It's like marble, and there's like
Yeah.
paintings of all the members of the Velvet League that have come and gone throughout the
Oh,
the
that's
time.
nice.
Yeah, and there's a painting of...
Wait, there are members before us for the Velvet League?
No, all the people that we've met along the way.
Oh, right. Oh, honoraries. Got it.
You're about to have a mind blow.
Just be like, what?
Yeah, the
Severe betrayal.
The Velvet League
Do I
has
smell
existed for 100
Prologue
years.
podcast?
And there's an Umbernockt painting.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Too
Oh,
soon.
that's nice.
Where's the second?
Thank you.
Wait, did we make her a member of this?
Yeah, we did.
We did.
She's in there.
She's there.
Is
Yeah.
she with us?
We have her body.
You have to invite her first, though.
I did.
Oh,
I did list her.
Good job.
All right.
And Larai follows in after you, and I guess the door closes.
Yep. Close the door. Make it invisible.
All right,
Shut the
so
door.
this is not, look, very, very impressive. You made this yourself just in a few moments?
Yeah, we're super cool.
You sound unimpressed.
No, I mean, I am impressed, but he didn't have to, like, shape the ground and the earth around him like my previous... Look, all right? Nobody was impressed by the fact that I made that room out of nothing.
I was.
Oh, was that room not here?
No, I made that with my
Oh, that was
mind.
awesome.
No,
we
I
were
thought it was awesome.
corpses.
Yes, fair enough. All right. I'm just saying, this is very nice,
That's
all
my
right? This
bad.
is a very nice place. Pictures everywhere.
Is
These all look like you?
Oh, all these 100 spectral servants in tuxedos? Yes, they all look very much like me.
Use your eyeballs.
I'm learning a lot about you in a very short amount of time. This
Yeah.
is
I'm the second most vain member of this party.
excessive.
Wait, who's the first? Wait. No,
No, you're the
I am
first.
the most.
Wait, really?
I'm the third most vain in this party.
That seems not true.
What a
you did
horrible
wear
discovery.
like a rhinestoned, sequined,
Yeah.
shiny. You looked like a disco ball.
I think I was putting myself below Horace in vanity. Are we thinking that Izzy is somehow more vain than Horace is?
I mean, I am constantly naked, but I'm proud. But
Do
I
you
don't
all
think
have
that has anything to
mansions
do-
with 100 people that look like you?
No, I sleep in a hammock.
I think you have this one.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, if I could, I would.
Yeah, he would, for sure.
And I'd do 2 of them, side by side.
Duh.
All right, why don't we try getting to Doris, getting to our stuff,
Okay.
kitting up. Now, I can keep the gate open for a minute, so if our stuff is all like right there in one place, we can just grab it all, hop back, and we're good. If it's not, then we're spending at least one short rest wherever we are. That could be
Okay.
inside of a prison.
Well, if there's one thing I can count on, it's bad guys always grouping all the powerful stuff together in an unsecured pile.
Yeah, that's what I learned from Raiders of the Lost Ark and Arkham Asylum.
So, perfect. We should be fine.
That's how
Can-
you store things.
We get you
Yeah.
some armor.
Sure. You know
even-
what's more important, though, is a weapon of any sort.
Yeah, that's a good point also.
Because I can bite a motherfucker, but, you know.
Have you ever been in
These
anyone?
teeth are new.
No. Oh,
We'll
yeah.
probably need to, Loraya would probably need to shape that from the actual ground outside, because nothing in here is...
Right. I know. I
Real,
was thinking about,
tangible.
like, breaking a table
Wait a
leg
minute,
off,
don't-
but it wouldn't last.
Don't we have rooms in this mansion that are our rooms with our stuff in it?
Everything in the mansion, if you leave, the stuff just evaporates.
So you do have a room with your stuff in it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But it goes away when the mansion goes away.
So we'll want to like drop
makes
some
sense.
specs and then have Lorai make some stuff. I'll need a robe with some pockets for all the material components that I guess I've just been carrying around in my arms. That's gross.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because some of it is like bat dung.
Yeah.
You know, as a human, you have, like, 2 pockets.
I'm a half elf and I'm
Oh
wearing
my
biker shorts.
I got that.
He's got a mouth and he's got a butt.
One of them is the fun pocket.
Really? Just one long pocket?
Well,
Yeah.
just-
Your body is a pocket land.
you have a top pocket, a bottom pocket, and a fun pocket. Figure out which ones are which.
Is his urethra the fun pocket? Store all
Not
my
when-
gems in
Not
here.
when things go inside. It's
Gotta
not.
figure it out.
Gotta store my coins.
Look, I can't do everything for you.
Can't do everything for me. Oh, you're gonna need to shove coins in
You're
my
gonna-
dick. That's one thing you're gonna have to do for me.
All right. Can we montage him making us some stuff?
Yeah, we quickly montage Lorai shaping weapons for each of you. What do you guys want?
We need to get you both some armor.
And by the way, he's not going to be
True.
able to craft any kind of like mithril swords or
Sure.
anything like that.
No.
It's going to be primarily it'll be steel, it'll be
Oh.
stone. But that's the best he can do.
Can I have like a lycra hand grip?
Ooh, yeah, definitely.
All right. Then can I have a great sword?
Yes, he'll craft you a great sword.
All right. Sick.
You'll have to, and we can montage this. You know, we'll have like, you know, you drawing out a diagram in a room in the Mordenkainen's mansion and him matching it and creating one.
Oh, like violently shaking my head? No. No.
Wrong.
Yes.
It just has more blades on it. You craft one with like 7 blades.
Wait. So the
So you're not using a shield then? You're doing a two-handed sword?
Yeah, it's not until I get my shield back.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes
But
sense.
he can make me armor?
He can make you armor.
Oh,
but it's
awesome.
going to be, again,
Mundane.
it can't be complex. It'll be mundane.
Sure. Okay.
That makes sense.
So you
it's
can't
not
do
gonna be pretty.
chainmail.
It's not gonna be pretty. Is that what we're saying?
He's probably not going to expense any additional time to make you like a lavish flourish on the sides of your armor.
So are we talking like a breastplate? Can he do that?
Yeah.
Like with shoulder pads, like knitted together with lycra?
Oh my god.
Yeah. He seems to be pretty good with lycra at this point.
So we use like lycra cords and like string them on my body.
Mm-hmm.
So I have these like plates.
Hanging together
Hanging on
via lycra.
Is it a breastplate or half plate?
I would say since that one's a little bit more complex, I'm going to make this dependent on your blueprint, craftsmanship
okay.
of what a half plate looks like.
Can I assist him?
You can assist him. For this, I would say the skill is... It's not performance. It's not sleight of hand. I would actually call this... I would take this an intelligence check, because you're just remembering how it works and how it fits together. I will, on the other hand, though, Horace, I will give you advantage, because you grew up in a basically a kingdom of and knew many great craftsmen. Now, how much of that knowledge you retained, who knows? But you will have advantage on this roll.
Okay.
And should I roll as well, or is he just getting any help from me in the...
You can roll if you want to help him.
Sure.
Do you have any... Let me just, from narratively, do you feel like you have any real reason as why you would know
helping
half-plate?
him? No, in terms of just literally like how to better transcribe it and like write it out, because I'm very good at sketching and stuff.
I can
sketching
get-
and measurements?
I can game the system a little bit here.
Sure.
My knowledge of history brings me many examples of ancient armors that were simple but effective.
So you feel your historical knowledge of of how that armor works. I think that's fair. Yeah.
Because that's a +9. Hell yeah, boy.
Wow. What did you roll?
I haven't rolled yet. All right, let's see. Advantage?
So you have advantage on this. Now, for actually transcribing this, I'll say you'll need a dexterity check to do it.
20 for me.
That's good enough.
I got a total of 10.
Total of 10? Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's going to be a tough sketch. It's going to be you.
Get out of here. You're not helping me.
Sorry.
You describe the quality of it decently enough, but the sketch is a little rough. He does craft you one.
Oh.
It is a little tight and a little restrictive.
Well, I asked for that.
So it does actually it does give you disadvantage on stealth.
Oh.
Is this half plate?
Yeah, this is a half plate.
Oh my gosh, a half plate.
Yeah.
Nice.
So what's your dexterity modifier? Is it more than 2?
+5.
Okay. Well, with half plate, you only get a max of 2 bonus. So you have a AC 17.
Okay.
And then as for Izzy, what can we really swing for her? Breastplate's probably the best
Yeah.
case scenario. What's your dex?
1.
Your dex is only +1?
Yep.
All right. So that if we can get you a breastplate, that gives you an AC of 15.
Perfect. That's where I was.
Cool. And then I don't have any of my magic shit, so I'm an AC of 12.
Can I also have a lycra sheath for my greatsword?
Wait, no. 13.
Yes.
I just need to like wrap it like a swaddling baby.
Or else you're slicing up your leg every time you take
Right.
a step.
Yeah, he crafts you like sheaths and any kind of like pouches or containers you guys would need out of lycra.
And a great sword, Jeremy, is 2d6 slashing.
Awesome, 2d6 slashing. So we kind of look like Navy SEALs.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, oh yeah. What color is our lycra and our breastplates? Are they all the same color? I think that would be cute. We could all be uniformed.
This black tactical gear.
Is it just black and gray? All right, I'm down with that.
But it's got those cool like 80s neon accents.
Okay, so I was thinking like X-Men first movie, but
Yeah.
now we're going back a little bit to like
X-Men cartoon.
yeah. Got it.
Can I get just pouches?
Can I get
One
like,
of you has a yellow jumpsuit.
I'm just glad none
blue
of you
accents.
ask for like cargo pants. Can I look like?
Can I have jorts?
Can I look like Guy Fieri?
Yeah.
All right. Shall I try the gate thing?
Yeah, let's go for it.
See if we can get to Doris.
Doris.
Wow.
Because we're assuming that all our stuff is going to be near him too, right?
That's my hope. Now,
Is there no way we can maybe peep? Can I do I could do locate objects once you open the hole.
Yeah, sure. But the hole will open to Doris, and then at that point, you can just locate everything else. But we can also pop our heads through and grab stuff. I'm gonna have the servants run down with mattresses, and just have them in front of the portal, so that when we open this portal and a sword comes through, we are not standing directly in its path.
Okay.
This is also dependent on if the spell works, if it's not an anti-magic zone.
And let me understand, you're going to go into the place where they're holding your weapons and then fight your way out?
No.
Our goal is to either grab all of our stuff and jump back through if we can do it all within 1 minute. If we can't, then we need to get there, hide, short rest, and then I can, hopefully if my book is there, I can attune to it. I can gate us back here.
Okay.
That's my goal.
That's a very risky plan.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
They could also sense you if you're there.
Yeah.
Even though you're hiding, you know about Vec's security system.
Oh, but you do. Tell us more.
Yes, it's the brains that he has around all over his domain. They are kind of, I would say, they are points in a much larger web. He uses them to communicate, to enhance the power of his. I assume you have met his prophets, yes?
If we not by that name, but very possibly.
They look like the Sluddy, but they have been changed
Yes.
by his
We met them.
alchemist. They are different and more powerful. They are enhanced by this network. It makes their powers far beyond anything even I, as a Zerath, can do. Have you seen they can move the earth in moments? They can separate buildings with their mind. They are like gods with this network. The network can see all and enhance his great warriors. So
Is there a way to kill the brains?
there is individually. The thing is, there are these smaller brains that are in these towers scattered around. The towers act as not only a node to see everything, but also they enhance the alchemic magic. You could take out one brain and diminish the power in that location, but they would know the network is down, they would know something is wrong, they'd probably send somebody there. To take down the whole network, you would have to get, well, the central brain. There is, have you ever heard of, my people are not too fond of them, but these Illithids, they have this thing called an elder brain. It is a large creature with a brain the size of a room, and it acts as a central hub for these smaller brains. It works and basically does the bidding only of Vect. Otherwise, it would probably, left to its own devices, take control of the entire plane unto itself. But this is what controls the communication to Vect and to the other, essentially, pieces of the network.
Are they guarded by Lithids?
Yes. The Elder Brain especially. It is in a structure underground. They are meant to and asked by Vec to remain above ground in some territories, but for the most parts, the Illithids that and the Elder Brain that is working with him are underground.
It's your call, but I think making a quick incursion for the items, and I'd say maybe we only give ourselves 1 minute.
Yeah.
I think we have to have
Yeah.
a strict. I mean, there's also if the spell works. If it doesn't, then we're back to square one.
Well, then, you know what's more important than Doris, which I feel like I never would say that normally, is your spell book. So
I
we
can't.
can date again.
I have to open it to either a point that I know or a creature. And Doris is our way there.
Right. So Kelly was saying she can locate objects the moment the gates open.
Yeah.
Right.
And we can locate your spell book.
Yes, that's
Yep.
true.
All right, so let's plan on that.
Okay.
Let's plan on open the gate, immediately you locate object for spell book.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because if we can keep gating, we can do 1 minute incursions.
Yeah, if I can get the Tome of the Stilled Tongue, I can do twice a day.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And then yeah, it sounds good. Can we that elder brain is a creature, right?
Yes.
So technically we
If-
could gate there.
If we know its name or its true name.
Yeah, it's probably Ron.
Yeah, I'll try that. I'll gate to someone named Ron. We'll see what happens.
Elder brain? No, I just run this restaurant.
Here's the other potential issue. There were 4 potential reasons we may not be able to gate to Doris. The 4th is that Vect has been spending years protecting Limbo against incursions from other realities. Now, hopefully, he didn't protect it against this demiplane because it didn't exist yet.
You're right.
And we're inside of the borders of Limbo. That's my hope. But that makes there 4 potential reasons why this wouldn't work. Doris is in an anti-magic zone. Doris is not considered a creature by the skip spell. Doris is no longer Doris because he's been permanently disenchanted, which, if that works...
Wow.
If that happened, then we're just fucked anyway, and none of our magic items are going to work.
Yeah.
And for the preparations that Vect made.
Well, the good thing about Vect is he seems to have a lot of confidence that nobody really knows about him.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
He might not have been so careful because nobody could gate to him. Because nobody knows he exists.
Yeah.
You know, they say the devil's greatest accomplishment was the Hell Part 3.
Yeah. That's how that expression goes.
I don't know why I brought it up, but I feel like that's
His second greatest
relevant.
accomplishment is convincing the world he didn't
That's
exist.
right, the second one.
Yeah.
That was, most people remember Hell Part 3
Yeah.
because the first 2 hells were
This
killed.
time it's personal.
Yeah, this time it's the revengeance. What's wrong?
What do you got?
Just thinking.
Uh-oh.
This could go either way.
What if we make 8 bears?
I could do that. But I was actually just thinking about the mechanics of magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how everything around us supposedly is held by magic, including limbo, but yet limbo is the void of magic.
The part that Vect has taken over with this network is void of magic.
Is void of magic.
Yeah.
But that in order to void it, you need magic.
Something of some sort.
There's something making negating it, basically.
Presumably it's these brains.
And it's the brains.
Yeah.
Which didn't I infect a couple of them?
No,
with
you talked about it.
We
but
talked
then
about it. We never did it.
Never did it.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm sure that would have been very, very effective. Maybe I like that plan. Maybe we should think of a good curse or a good infection or
A meme.
virus. A meme. Memantic.
Yeah.
Did you read that comic? Very good. Yes, but like that would bring down all the brains. But I was just thinking like a greater suspension of how limbo and how Vect is manipulating limbo, and what can we go that's even bigger than that? And the fact that all the gods are dead.
Well, not all. We don't know.
Not
all.
all.
Of them.
But
Primus is still
the
alive.
fact that a lot of gods are dead means that there's a lot of displaced magic. And is there a way that we can tap into that chaos magic and thus overthrow everything that he's trying to do, basically?
Well, I am smarter than I used to be, so I do know one thing. You use divine magic, you know.
I do. And I'm just
So-
wondering
That's true.
If anybody could tap into that chaos, it
if
would be
there's, well, when I do resurrection and true resurrection, I am going into that veil and being like, Horace, come back.
you. I remember hearing that.
Yeah. What if I called the gods back?
Whoa.
Whoa. And instead of giving them technically they don't have corporal states because they're divine. What if we just have them come into us?
Whoa. Come inside of us?
Yes.
Damn. Well, one, don't do Lolth, please. My first question.
You don't want Mommy Longlegs coming back?
Mommy Longlegs.
That's such a great name.
Mommy Longlegs is
Because I know you love
That's
her.
so good.
I know your family has like a thing about her.
she's just loves murder and chaos. Blood sport.
Let me ask you this. Do you want
All right,
Lolth-
everybody, keep your minds blank. It just popped in there. What just popped in there? I was trying to think about Mommy Longlegs.
I'm just thinking like what is I wish I just knew more about that. If there was like a place I could study outside of the player's handbook.
Oh, I know about religion.
Oh, okay.
I'll roll for it if you want me to. I have a pretty good religion stat. I learned a lot about this as a kid because we all were pretty uptight about, Dragon Mom. The
Right.
god, Tiamat.
Right.
Nope, the other one.
Yeah, oh,
Yep.
Jesus, what's wrong with me?
Bahamut?
Bahamut.
No.
Who's a guy?
yeah, we literally have Bahamutmus. I should have known
Right.
that.
Well, I guess it's like more of like a bigger question, maybe a DM question of just like when a god dies, where do they go?
Yeah. Do they function the same way that we
Do they?
do?
Yeah.
Tiamatmus actually was originally thought of as the original
So
holiday.
it was a pagan holiday that
Yeah.
was reappropriated by the
Yeah.
followers of Bahamut.
Wow.
Yeah.
Happy Easter.
But
everyone.
you kept it on the same feast day for
Yes.
everyone's convenience.
Yeah. 'cause-
Yeah.
Adopted some traditions like the tree
Right,
and
right.
yeah.
Because on original Tiamatmus, you're supposed to eat your friend.
Oh. Okay.
Can I roll for?
That feels like pretty
You
typical.
can roll for religion.
Feels like typical Bahamut
like the 4th of
believer
July.
propaganda.
yeah.
Cool.
Okay, here we go.
Cool.
Oh, that's a 20.
That's a natural 20.
Is that a natural 20?
Natural 20.
Horace,
Jesus
tell me
Christ.
about where gods go when they die.
All right, children, sit down.
Yes.
I've got a story
Scoot,
about
scoot.
God death.
All right. I'll share a little bit about this. Now, to be fair, rolling a natural 20 means you exceed to the farthest degree that you, Horace, could possibly have achieved.
Thanks, asshole.
So you don't unlock the mysteries of the universe
Oh my
with a
God.
natural 20.
It's that meme of the brain just
Yeah.
getting glowing.
Like your brain doesn't like just unlock a third eye and like I know all. So
We're like at a tier 3 of the brain meme
Okay.
instead of a 4.
Yeah, we're not at tier 5 brain meme.
Tier 4 is like there is no brain meme.
Yeah.
So you know that from your teachings from your mom and previously and from all the classes, rolling a natural 20, like you almost reach like a level of like you have like the hardest flashback of like people. You've had a lot of inconvenient flashbacks that don't make any sense. Mostly, I believe you've called out of like your mom yelling at you or something like that.
And this is a good time to advertise our Horace's Religious Training podcast that we're starting.
Oh,
up,
yeah, perfect.
Because that's how hard that flashback is.
I thought you
We'll
were
have
gonna
about
This is gonna
6
be a real,
episodes.
Slumdog Millionaire moment.
And Snickers.
And brought to you by Gatorade.
Quench your thirst for your endurance.
But basically, you remember when you were young, your mom taking you and a few of your brothers and sisters to old temples, talking about like the history of dragons and the history of Bahamut and how he protects all the dragons and so on. And you remember going to a temple with her and finding some old symbols and pointing them out. And these are symbols that were ageless. That were around closer to where Bahamut's symbols were and some of the other gods. And you remember her pointing these out, and basically you asking, like, which gods are these? And she mentioned, well, people aren't really sure because some gods will fade away. They will disappear, and you won't hear from them. And, you know, the question was asked, like, well, can a god die? What happens when they die? And you remember Jendikraw's not really giving like a direct answer, but you know, when gods are present, when they are in our world and ageless like Bahamut, they can help us, they can reach out to us, and they can speak to us. But when they disappear, when they go away, when we forget about them, it's hard to reach out to them. That's why some try to find these older gods or things that they believe are old gods, and they kind of disperse out into the ether and split between the magic everywhere. You know, they might land in a temple somewhere, or you might find them in an old tree. They remain in some form, but they just don't coalesce into one thing that you can name, that you can call out. And then she slaps you, and that's how it ends.
Yeah, and then I got a spanking for asking that question.
Okay, I took notes.
But it was a sensual spanking.
Oh,
No.
man, you got it.
What? Cut that.
No, man. Like, his Oedipus complex is canon at this point.
Oh, true. Okay, so it's when we forget about them, they disperse, they dissolve, they are just put back into like the ether.
Yeah. And their bodies go to the astral sea.
So I feel
We've
like
seen a bunch of those.
we can't truly bring one back because we would need a grand gesture that
Right.
would probably take years. Like if we needed to bring Lolth back, we would have to like have just like massive
What?
genocide for like
Why are you-
15 years.
Why are you even saying that?
For example, I'm just using it as an example.
Yeah.
But like to bring back other gods, we would have to have feasts and like
Yeah.
it'd have to be like millions of people like chanting their name for like tens of thousands of hours. And
We could have a bunch of podcast listeners all clap their hands if they
Really
believe in
hard. Do you
Bahamut.
believe?
Send a video of yourself clapping and saying, I believe in Bahamut. And then when we get those videos,
It's just
we
retweet.
will know how many people are interacting with our show.
Bahamut's not dead.
Oh, I'm not gonna be the one to tell you.
Bahamut's not dead.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Bahamut's not dead.
It's okay, Horace.
Okay. So who would we call then if
Not-
not? But we can't, though, without the more powerful forces and followers. And
I still think there's something to be said of like going to just keeping in mind that magic holds everything together. So even in the absence of magic, there is still magic.
Wow.
That's the fourth brain panel.
Damn.
you can't
jazz.
have no magic without magic.
Okay.
It's like the same thing of like heaven and hell. You can't believe in hell because in order to believe in hell, you need to believe in a heaven to begin with.
Hell Part 3.
Hell Part 3. Sponsored by.
so shall we try this?
So
This-
you're looking for something that is opposite of Vect, essentially.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, basically Vect is, and I can't believe I'm saying this, Vect basically envisions himself as order, right? He is natural order, he believes. He constructs lack of magic. What you are looking for, it sounds like,
Oh,
is
boy.
basically the essence of chaos.
boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an option.
Bring
Well-
me that.
I know what he's going to say.
If you would like to meet him,
Oh.
Oh, it's
you are in the right place.
yeah.
Is
Oh my
it
gosh.
you?
Is
No, it is not me.
Okay.
You never know.
Yeah.
That's a
But
good
this
question.
being was the original Sladi of Limbo.
Oh my god.
He is still alive. He's here. It's the only reason why Limbo still exists in part as the way it does now, and Vect hasn't taken it entirely.
Quick question. Is he angry about Vect?
Yes.
Well, then we're on the same
Then
side.
let's go meet him. Wait, I gotta put something cute on. Hold on. I'm gonna wait. Shit,
anything,
I don't have
anything here will evaporate when you leave.
Listen,
I don't think he will mind you being naked.
You have to understand, he is very powerful.
What'd you say
He
his
is-
name was?
Oh, he didn't.
His name is Sendam.
Sendai.
They say it differently. I think they hold the S a little bit longer in the beginning, but Sendam is... He is regarded as the Lord of Insanity, if that gives you any concept. He is the pure essence of chaos and the essential god, if you would call him, of this Ladi.
I can't wait to hear our DM's voice from him.
I don't know what that means, but he, as you said, he is opposed to Vect. He just is, well, you know, he's
Loco?
He's crazy. Yes, he's very crazy.
Do you look at him like an ally?
No, listen. The Githzeri, my people, we lived here in Limbo, opposed to the Sladi. The Sladi attacked many monasteries that I and my pupils ran. It wasn't until Vect came and started creating his own pupils within my own. I knew the Zereth he trained under. I trained with him. I was there when this all fell apart. But he started taking parts of Limbo unto himself, and, well, my people were dispersed or imprisoned, and the Sladi retreated back into the, I guess you would call, the original form of Limbo.
So don't you wish everything kind of maybe went back to the way it was?
I mean, yes, I'm not happy with the current state of things. I'm also just not quick to jump to...
Your enemy and like...
This is a force that we have been fighting for a long time. This happened after we broke out of the bondage of Elithids, but still has been our greatest enemy in the last several hundreds of years.
I think you need to unite with your enemy to battle the greater enemy here.
Also, there's other good news, and it's that Velvet League is on the case.
Yes.
So,
And
we fix everything.
and at the end of all of this,
I think.
you all will have a common denominator of hating something, and it will be us, and we're okay with
What does that mean?
We
It'll
don't
be
know
fine.
yet, but there will be something that we say or do, and you will hate us
You'll
and hunt us
probably
down.
hate us, and then that will unify all of you, and everything will be in a way better. Even if it goes back to the way that it was, you can't ignore the fact that you have a greater enemy right now that's disrupting your way of life. Have you liked the way that you've been living right now lately? Meh.
No, absolutely
No.
not. I've been
And
imprisoned.
the Slotty have probably are on the same page with you in that. So you actually have something in common now.
Yes, that is probably true.
I'm not saying you have to like them. No. You can still hate people that you work together with.
Is that like a passive aggressive?
That seemed like really weirdly timed. And
No. No, I love you guys. I'm
All
so
right.
glad you're back and alive.
thank you for bringing us back to life.
Thank you for bringing us
No, I
back.
wouldn't. Yeah. You could, if you know what I mean. I'm not telling you to like change your tune, but
Oh, trust me, I won't. But listen, I
Yeah.
get it. An unlikely alliance.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So what? So maybe we should hit the Slotty first or Doris first.
I'm worried that if I love the Doris idea. I'm worried when we do that we will trip an alarm and
Yeah.
we have to like, and then it's just like it's on.
Well, the problem is your minds can be penetrated by these things.
that
You're
sounds hot.
not securing yourselves. Have you
The second taught us how to protect ourselves though.
From Vect.
How did she teach you?
We solved a mystery caper in an old timey mansion in her brain.
It sounds like, did someone teach you how to we have a Githzeri word for it, but I guess it would be like maze in mind for
Yeah.
the Commenton?
Yeah.
Maze in mind. Yeah.
Like
we
a maze
maze
in
minded.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody taught you this.
Yes. She did.
Have you known Githzeri before?
We've met a couple. they'd been infected by slotty stuff, but we haven't really like interacted with them.
Yeah, we've murdered a few.
We're not like
Interesting.
That's not really what
You
I
said somebody taught you how to do this.
Yes.
her. Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
The second.
Oh, this woman here.
Dead one.
Oh,
Yeah.
well. Yes, that sounded that she knows. But there is a way that we could potentially shield your minds. It sounds like you have this maze. Is this correct?
Yes, but we're kind of novice at it.
Yeah, we
She
haven't built our own.
taught us a couple of tricks, but that's why earlier when I saw you using your mind power to construct this incredible area for me to resurrect my friends in, that's where I was like, ooh, you could help us get to that next level maybe. I know you said months and months and months of training, but
Yes, that would
we're
take
not starting
very
from
long.
scratch here.
I could potentially shield your minds, but it would be unconventional.
How do you mean?
Well, each of your mazes, as you describe them, are probably, as you say, novice. They are weak, can be penetrated, but they contain your faculties, right? Your physical faculties. You can move and think for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typically, we design them for beings like illithids that can penetrate your mind and take over immediately, your physical form and everything. Mazes are meant to confuse. They can get information, but they cannot tap into the main sources of your body. We would have to create a way that they could not tap anything, your information or your body.
Okay.
Since you all have very probably weak mazes, I'll use that term. Sorry.
Offense taken, but
Yeah.
not wrong.
No, not wrong.
Potentially, and this would have to be your agreement, we could stack your mazes together as one maze.
So put a dream world inside of another dream world inside of another dream world
Combine
inside of
all of
another
our
dream
dream
world.
That
worlds.
sounds like a very complex and often confusing premise that most people would think sounds good, but probably doesn't work well in execution. But
I feel like it would follow better than you think.
Are we talking about Inception, the movie now, right now?
What movie?
No such
is
thing.
this like a play?
Only
we have
Phantom
many of
Menace.
them.
It's like Phantom Menace, but
But,
imaginary.
It's
Yeah.
not like one of those plays where like it changes time on you or like it doesn't make sense for the complexity of a puzzle and it's not well executed.
Yeah, and it had Tom Hardy in it.
So what did you have in mind in terms of
Well,
labyrinthing us?
We could essentially stack your mazes on top of one another, and then that means we could provide additional protection. The problem is if one of you is compromised, all of you are compromised. Meaning if the maze is compromised in full, then it would affect all of you equally. If it is not, you are all protected. I'm not worried about maybe one or two of you your maze is holding, but I'm sure some of you, and he looks at all three of you, some of you
Why are you
may
looking at
have
me?
a slightly stronger maze than others, and I think if you combined your mazes into one, it could give you limited protection. Now, I don't think it will give you the level of protection you need for a long amount of time, but if you are planning to jump in and out of one place in a minute or so, it could be long enough. The challenge is, if it is compromised, Vec doesn't know you're alive right now. If you make your presence known now, before you have a plan of attack, he's going to come looking for you with probably everything.
Perhaps it's better that we speak with the slotty first.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yep. I agree.
Then maybe we can also use them as a distraction force while we deal with our retrieval mission.
It is something to decide because, like I said, I have never met him in person. I only know him by reputation, but walking directly into the home, if we can even get that far, of the Lord of Insanity, it might be good to also have some of your armaments at bear. I don't know if he's going to want to side with us or eat or kill us.
Well, I'm chaotic neutral, so I'm not sweating it.
Fair
And,
enough.
I mean, you're chaotic.
Neutral.
There you go.
I think we're all chaotic neutrals.
Yeah.
Well, no. I'm chaotic good.
No, you're
I'm
not.
not.
So
I am not.
we're all a little bit psychopathic.
Yeah, that's why I think we're going to do really, really well.
Yeah.
I
I think that's what Vect is underestimating in us. That we are batshit crazy, and crazy begets crazy.
I'd love to get our stuff first, but I defer to you two. What do you think?
Okay, here's my only problem. You're good. because you're a druid, and you can do all your spells and stuff. You're not suffering. You're pretty okay, right?
Yeah, I mean, magic is magic. So.
Right.
Yeah, she's pretty much.
Yeah, you're
she's
good.
pretty much
You
fine.
can turn into a bear or whatever.
She can cast spells as a bear. Like she's.
But you're
And
screwed.
talk.
I'm pretty well neutered right now,
Yeah.
and
Eh.
you need.
I mean, I'm okay.
You're okay, but bounded accuracy is not our friend right now.
Right.
I think if we go into it thinking we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight. But if we go into it thinking we're gonna have a whackadaisical time, it's intent.
You're right.
Come on.
You're right.
We've
We're
always-
not going to fight there.
We've always gone
true.
into everything thinking we're gonna battle it. Let's go into something for once and just think we're gonna have a weird ass time.
That's great. Let's do it.
All right.
Oh no.
I'm on board if you are. Listen, I've just met you today. So, listen, if you've made it this far and survived Vex shenanigans, then I am on board.
I think shenanigans is a really light way of putting it.
Yeah. Is there a bigger word?
'Cause-
Now,
Cataclysmic activities?
there you go.
is it worth us labyrinthing our minds prior to the Slotty meeting? Because once we meet with the king, things could start to move pretty quickly at that point. And we have another. I don't know how long it took to make our armor and stuff, but I imagine we have another 12 hours in this mansion out of 24 at least.
We can if you'd like. It will require some time, but we can take that moment now to do it.
I think it'd be good to just get this taken care of now while we
Yeah.
have the opportunity, just in
Cute.
case they,
Yeah.
I don't know, kill you as a demonstration of their power or whatever when we get to the next
What are you
place.
talking about?
I was talking to not you. No, well, you're fine, I bet.
All right, cue montage
They don't
music.
like your people.
Yes,
so-
they don't. Did you literally
Oh.
say they would kill me as a demonstration? Do you think that's something they would do?
It's pretty wacky.
It's what happened to our black dragon friend when we fought Vex.
I'm sorry, the montage music already started.
We're just talking over it right now.
Is there one of the Sweeney clones just playing a bunch of
Yeah.
music in the background?
Let's get this montage
Just
going.
80s montage music?
Yeah.
So we cut to the montage, and I'd like to kind of get you guys to help me describe this, because essentially he takes you guys to a room, whatever is the quietest, most meditation-like room in your mansion.
It's the hot springs. It's
Nice.
the spa.
So you guys go to the spa and lay down on the floor, and this feels familiar as the setup that the second did with you guys the first time you went into her labyrinth. He sits all three of you down, and he stretches his arms out, and you feel something inside of your minds, and then suddenly, blank. So you wake up. Again, this time, it's a similar feeling that you had when you were in the second's labyrinth before, but instead of the first time when you woke up where it felt like you were kind of walking for the first time, you have your feet beneath you. You look down and all of you are wearing your armor and clothes. You're not in kind of a goofy costume. And you're standing and basically in an open, like, voidless space. There's smoke beneath you and gravel beneath your feet, but you can't see too far in front of you. You see stepping out in front of you, all three of you, is Larai, who's also looking the same way he did before. We are here in, essentially, think of this like a meeting space, a place where we can all join to converse and essentially construct what will be your singular maze. I have binded all four of our minds in this place where we can construct one defensible position. But I'm going to need to bring all three of your mazes in, and you will need to help me construct this maze. Now, everyone's maze looks different. I believe some people pick a house, some people pick a castle, some people pick a tree. It is up to you to decide what your maze is, and we must fill it with one thing per maze that will defend it against intruders. So we'll construct it now, but we have a limited amount of time, so typically we would fill it with something complex, like, for example, some people will trick things in with a game of sorts, where something will get trapped in a never-endless game, it is very complex, things like that. Yours, I'm just feeling things out right now, it's more or less like a locked door. You'll be able to peek through the windows if this makes it easier for you to understand and see what is inside. That's why things can sense you. But the locked door keeps them from easily getting in and gaining control of your physical body and the actions that you take. But,
I already have my labyrinth.
oh,
Me too.
all right.
You go first.
My labyrinth, the door is a mirror, and there's this beautiful makeup stand next to it. and you have to look perfect before the door will open.
Oh my god, that's
As-
impossible. Perfection's impossible.
As you say
Exactly.
this, you see
The
out
door
of
immediately opened for me, though.
Yes, because you're the only one that would think that.
as you say this, a mirror door drops from the sky and slams into the ground.
And shatters.
No, it doesn't shatter. And you see, like, next to it, like, building up out of it is this, like, golden kind of, I guess, a vanity kind of
vanity.
desk. And many makeups and lipsticks and things, beauty
Also,
products lining the whole top.
perfumes.
And perfumes.
Because,
Of
yes,
course.
you gotta
And
smell good.
You gotta smell good.
Yeah.
And the mirror would know.
Yeah.
And this is the first piece of your maze. This is a little unconventional, but alright, this would be the doorway into your maze. What else are we bringing in to construct this?
Is it your turn?
Oh, is it my turn? Layer number 2 of the cake.
Is this what we're talking
Yeah,
about?
layer number 2.
All right.
Layer number 2. My door is just woven vines of various types of plants. Some that are like more obvious than others. There's some that's like, I've never seen that vine before. And in order to get through the door, you need to know the heart song of all the plants present
Of all the plants there.
that are holding it together.
So behind this mirrored door, you see a second appear, but it grows out of the ground as vines spin and swirl around each other, and different flowers and petals open and bloom in front of the door. And that's what's there. Mm-hmm. All right. Sweeney.
Bees.
Yours is just bees?
Full
Okay.
of bees.
So basically,
This door sucks.
a slab of a honeycomb appears behind the third one, and inside, nestled in the ridges of the honeycomb, are just bees.
And the only way to enter is to speak the name of the city where I was born. It has nothing to do with bees.
It's just a big misdirect.
That's
Yeah.
so fucking wizard.
I have to say, these are the most unconventional doors I've ever seen for a maze, but
And if you break down the honeycomb behind the bees, there's a question mark.
And for your third challenge.
I was gonna do like if there's
Bees.
like what's behind.
damn it!
I really wanted to do like a big like tarantula bear, but
We still could.
You
it's
still could.
no, because it's really complicated to know the heart songs of all the plants. Sometimes the plants don't even have heart songs.
I like this better than a tarantula bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'd like to see one of those.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah. They're like a creature, and I'm like, oh, I know what mine would be.
All right, well, we have the base and defenses for your maze, and let me essentially create the structure. And he taps the ground, and you see the 3 doors leading up to, in a singular path, leading up to a great, beautiful stone monastery that he reinforces with no windows, no doors. The only way to get through would be through your 3 doorway in the front. Now, this is your singular maze. Your, what did you call yourselves?
The Velvet League.
The Velvet League's maze, essentially. Again, if this is compromised, you are all compromised, but together this might be stronger than one singular structure.
All for one.
And one for Snickers. Why wait?
God, we need sponsors.
Larai's eating one. Yes, I agree. When I form mazes in vacant constructs.
It's the peanuts. They give you energy and
Brought to you by
protein.
Fun Dip. Just like a magic missile. Like a magic missile to your face.
Did you ever just like eat the whole stick on its own
Yeah.
and then the powder's completely
Yeah.
separate? That's what I did.
I'd eat the stick and go like,
Oh.
oh, fuck.
And then I would tilt the powder in, or use your finger.
Use your finger.
Gotta use your finger.
See, we're gonna do just fine in the chaos realm. We're gonna.
Yeah, it's not going to take forever.
It's not gonna. We're gonna actually break it. Probably they'll crown us their new monarchs. It'll be great.
Yeah, I'm going to loot the body.
So, how much experience do we get?
Well, now we have a skeleton army, so that's pretty neat.